Hello. Thanks for joining us again on the channel. Okay, yes, we've reviewed a lot of these. Too many probably, but trust me, this one stands out. It caught me off guard, in a good way. Before we get started, there's a special discount if you're interested. The link is in the description and also in the top comment. Now, let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
Let's start by delving into the insights shared by our first reviewer.
This reviewer, a first-time owner of such a personal vehicle, found their experience largely positive, with a few significant caveats. Their only prior comparison came from using public rental scooters, and they were immediately impressed with this model's out-of-the-box experience. Assembly was straightforward and quick, which was a pleasant surprise. The aesthetic and build quality also received high marks, with our reviewer noting the beautiful color and solid feel, even finding a matching helmet to complete the look. On the road, this electric scooter provides a smooth and stable ride, handling minor bumps in the pavement without much issue. However, the primary drawback and the main reason for their hesitation in giving a perfect score lies with the braking system. The brakes are described as being incredibly sensitive and abrupt. Even a light touch can cause the scooter to jolt to a near-complete stop, a characteristic our reviewer found quite scary when traveling at any significant speed. They have adapted by trying to coast to a stop whenever possible, but caution that sudden stops require extreme care. Performance-wise, the real-world range was a bit of a letdown, delivering about half of the advertised distance when used primarily in its sport mode. This makes it suitable for short commutes or leisurely exploration rather than long-distance travel. The reviewer also noted the lack of any built-in security features, a significant concern for potential theft. To solve this, they cleverly installed a small, hidden motion-activated alarm in the steering column, a feature they feel should have been included by the manufacturer. Despite these issues, the bright headlight and charming bell were nice touches, and overall, this client felt the scooter was a worthwhile purchase and is even considering getting a second one for friends to use.
Awesome. Let's hear what our next reviewer has to share about their experience.
This reviewer found this electric scooter to be a fantastic alternative to biking, especially as a non-driver. The initial investment felt entirely justified, however the experience wasn't without a few bumps in the road. A flat tire occurred very early on, prompting our reviewer to switch out the original air-filled tires for solid ones. While this change resulted in a noticeably harsher ride, the peace of mind from avoiding future flats made it a worthwhile modification in the long run. From a practical standpoint, this client found the scooter incredibly user-friendly. Learning the basics of turning it on, charging it, and operating it was straightforward. Its ability to fold up easily made storage a non-issue. For running errands, our reviewer took the extra step of purchasing a heavy-duty lock for security when leaving it unattended, and would occasionally bring the charger along to top up the battery on longer outings, appreciating its good mileage. Getting the hang of riding it does come with a learning curve. Our reviewer warns that you have to be very aware of your surroundings, especially when it comes to potholes. Hitting a deep one can stop the scooter dead in its tracks. Maneuverability also requires some practice as it doesn't turn on a dime. The brakes are another point of caution. They are extremely touchy. Applying them too hard or too fast can cause a sudden jolt or even a skid, so learning to brake smoothly is essential. To enhance safety, this client added a small horn to alert pedestrians. Despite the need for caution, the overall verdict is overwhelmingly positive, with this scooter proving to be a fun and enjoyable way to get around.
Alright, let's find out what our next reviewer has to share.
This reviewer has experienced a long and often frustrating journey trying to find an electric scooter that truly delivers on its promise of climbing hills, especially for riders on the heavier side. Our reviewer, a 40-year-old gentleman weighing around 230 pounds, a result of a combination of lingering baby fat and some extra weight gained during a relaxed year, found most models fell short despite their claims. Many scooters stated they could handle significant weights, but none, according to this client, could actually propel them effectively up an incline. However, this particular electric scooter proved to be a game changer. Our reviewer enthusiastically reports that this thing moves. It's described as fast and genuinely fun to ride. Crucially, it manages to pull him up hills that are significantly steeper than what its specifications might suggest, and it accelerates with surprising power. This performance is a major highlight, especially considering our reviewer's weight. He He firmly believes that for inclines, it's unparalleled among the many options he's tested. He's tried and returned all the others except for this one, regardless of how much more they cost. The one significant drawback mentioned is the braking system. It operates on an either on or off principle, with no discernible adjustment capability. This is due to its regenerative nature, tied directly to the motor and battery. Initially, it can be quite jarring, causing the rider to be thrown forward abruptly. However, our reviewer quickly learned to adapt by leaning back when applying the brakes, which made the experience much more manageable. While it might throw you around a bit both backward and forward, this scooter truly excels at getting you up those hills at an impressive pace, a feat that would be even more pronounced for lighter riders.
Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. See you next time.